Hello, how are you doing? Happy New Year. It's so wonderful to be here with you. Okay, beautiful things are happening right now. There is a beautiful transition happening for you. And if this New Year's, it's not what you wanted, right now, what's happening is not what you want. Where you thought you were going to be, it's not happening. Something is here for you. Something really magical is here for you. And I'm very excited about this. Okay, so I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay, so I have your coffee cup right here. I'm going to pull Tarot and Oracle, okay? I have the messages I saw in your coffee. Whoa. If you're feeling like more betrayed, you've been so much betrayed, so much trauma that never really seems to end. And, it's like year after year after year, day after day, hour after hour, it just keeps happening. And there's something here that is shifting for you. Okay. So it's really amazing. It's really amazing. You can feel like you're shifting in between worlds, but your reality is not accepting that. It's almost like as you break out of this dimension of what things have always been, once you finally become, what you have been here on this earth and everything leading up to this moment you've been trying to become, everything around you fights you. Because it's kind of like when a young child eats like peanuts for the first time and their body is like sees this as an outsider and everything in their body wants to attack this, and this is why they have an allergy, because they think that this peanut is going to harm them, blah blah blah, science, something like that. Okay, so there's something here where you don't have the identity that you had before. What is that? Do like insects do that where they have the same like DNA coding or something, and then if something comes in their nest that it doesn't have that, it's like they can tell, you're an outsider. There's something here with your aura, with your DNA, everything about you that has changed, that has shifted here. So now you don't belong in this reality. So this reality is fighting you. That's what's happening, because this reality is seeing you as an intruder. That's what I'm trying to say here. There's something here you're really letting go of. I saw the lungs and I heard Chinese medicine. And in Chinese medicine, the lungs represent grief. They represent sadness, tears that pour in from the heart. That's what the lungs represent. So when you have something going on with your lungs, this is why. This is the reason why. This is the emotional reason behind it. And that emotion, you have been in that emotion for so long that has manifested into physical illness. There's something here that you're clearing that out. So you could feel a lot of grief, a lot of sadness. And some of this can be from other lifetimes. So it can feel so real, but there can also not be necessarily a 3D reality explanation of it. And then there's also a lot of situations that you have so much emotion for in this life, but at the same time, you've made your peace with it. You have made your peace with it in such a beautiful way. But if you try to talk with somebody else about it that's still in this 3D reality back before, but they're living right now, they don't get it. It's almost like when you try to explain to, a child that the earth is round or something. They don't get it, so they think it's funny. They're like, what? If they're too young, if something is like beyond somebody's conscious capacity, intellect, they'll find it funny, right? So there's something here about this. And there's people here, there's different levels of people here. And now you're kind of reaching this outer band of people that they feel this awakening within them. They know, but they're still choosing to stay silent. This is the, other witches, like people found out that you're a witch and they're going to burn you at the stake. There's another witch out there. She knows you're a witch. And she could have vouched for you. She could have slipped you the key in the middle of the night, She could have shown up when they're burning you and give you a look like, I love you, I'm sorry, this is happening to you. You know what I mean? But she didn't. That's this kind of energy. I know that's like a very dramatic story, but there's something here about this. It's kind of like in The Grinch when Cindy Lou Who went to the Grinch and invited him to Christmas dinner. Okay, even though you didn't steal everybody's stuff, in this reality, there's something here about you being in your truth that people think you stole something from them or something, The Cindy Lou Who in your reality, they didn't come invite you to dinner. They didn't. And they feel it in their heart that this was wrong, but they'll never reach out. They're not leveling up like they were supposed to. That's between them and God. So there's something here about this. Yeah. So there's like holding hands and singing and this beautiful moment. And there's almost hope of this beautiful moment. But then it doesn't happen. And this doesn't happen because other people fell short, because other people chose a lower vibration. But it's not just because of that. It's because you're worthy of more. You're worthy of more. You're worthy of people that are going to choose the light inside of them, that are going to choose God, even when it's not the popular thing to choose, because that's what you did. And Abraham Hicks, there is a way that you're kind of seeing all of this like a viewer and not judging it. Because these bursts of emotions you might have, you're not using them to react. You're kind of holding them in a little bit. And this is how you know the universe is about to bless you really, really big. Because you're kind of just sitting back and you're seeing, okay, I did that. Okay, I did that too. When things happen. Because you're a very powerful manifestor. I saw a wand. I saw a sword. I saw kissing. I saw someone has sealed their fate. Your heart is true and their time is up for them to show up. It's like time is up. And I feel like you were destined for more anyways. But God allowed you in this situation to awaken people. But people have the right to refuse to awaken. And even if they did choose to awaken, there is a better situation for you. There are people that are already awake. There are people that look at you and they see instantly and they, love you as is already, as is. There's situations where things are just easy and money just flows to you and opportunities just flow to you. And this is what you're shifting into. But it's almost like this last gap of time, you are being utilized to see this last pool of Cindy Lou Who's. Are they going to wake up? Right? Are they going to do that? And I feel like they didn't do that. And that has absolutely nothing to do with you. It's like you're being delivered out of this here. So this is very interesting. Now, some kind of a spiritual experience. You could have experiences here where you touch an object and you get a vision, where there's different things, symbols that mean different things. This is awakening for you. You could be some kind of a healer because here's a person laying on this bed and there is a Black Panther's head underneath this bed. And Black Panther is the spirit of a shaman. So there's some healing that you could be getting from a shaman. In this 3D reality or in your dream state, you could have a spirit guide who is a shaman. You could have been a shaman in a past life. You could be really interested in that kind of stuff. And there's something here about you're going to be shown things. You're going to have some kind of lucid dream-like experience. There's some kind of things that you're going to be shown You're going to be healed. There is this grief, there is this sadness that you're healing. And other people, when you come in contact with them, their grief, their sadness, you take it and you heal it. This is how shamans actually heal. They take this illness into their own body. And if you learn Reiki, they tell you not to do this, to avoid to do this. Here, there's lots of different ways, actually. So I shouldn't even say that. But there are ways that they try to avoid this. But what I know of ancient healers, of shaman, they're taking this illness in their own body and then they heal their own body. This is how it is done. Spirit does this through the body of the shaman. So there's something here about that you're doing that. But people can choose to make decisions. Jesus said, go forth and speak of this to no one. People can make decisions to go back to this. If you go back to this toxic water, well, guess what? Now you're infested again. Now you have the disease again. You know what I mean? So people keep doing that and you keep healing them. And this is why you could be so much exhausted, But there is a change happening here because now you're going to be healed in such a very way. And this is like a force field that is around you now. So there is something here where now you're going to be lifted up. You're going to be raised up to where your vibration is going to stay high all the time, no matter what situation you are in. And even if you're going to go in these lower level energies, it's still going to be there. But what's going to have to happen is you're going to be acknowledged. You're going to be seen for the gifts that you have. So you're going to be receiving. You're going to be receiving money for this. You're going to be receiving physical things in this reality. You're going to be receiving love. You're going to be receiving genuine friendships. You're going to be receiving the things that you want to accomplish, what you want to do, where you haven't been receiving. Because there's always an energy exchange. And before you had the acknowledgement, you were still receiving something from these people. What were they giving you? Their baggage. Their worry, their doubt, their fear, and this is a part of it, of learning how to, alchemize all of that and within your own very body, what to do. So you're someone who's like an ancient healer here. You're someone here who's a shaman here. You're someone here who there's ancient ways that you do, and there is a way that you can bring them into this reality here. And that's the thing. It's like yoga. You think about yoga, there's a million different ways to do yoga. In India, people really know how to do yoga. It's like they invented yoga. I don't know who came up with yoga. I think it started in India. And there's ancient ways to do these things, okay? And it's so very healing in the changes that happen. But then there's also all these different kinds of yoga nowadays, right? But some of them can still be good because it can be a stepping stone. People are not going to go from drinking soda every day, watching TV 24/7 to yoga from, an ancient healer in India. You know what I'm saying? No, they need steps. You know what I'm saying? So there is a way here that something you're doing is important. Wherever you're plug in for the steps, the stepping stone, it's all orchestrated by God, by the divine. Right? And it doesn't matter. It's like sometimes you go to help somebody, you throw a rope and they don't take it. But here's the thing, that person is so stubborn that someone is going to have to ask them, they're going to have to be asked 200 times. And then the 201th time, they're going to accept. But every time before that matters just as much as that last one. You know what I mean? So, but here's the thing. You paid your dues being the number 200 and under. Now you're going to be the 201. Now you're going to get the accreditation for it. Now you're going to get the acknowledgement, the recognition, and the reward. Now you're going to start to receive for this. That's what this is talking about. There is something here about like an initiation that you passed. You passed, you're done. You're already there. And it's just it's only a matter of time. This cannot be stopped. There's nothing that can stop this. Yin energy, now you're going to be receiving. Now you're not going to be the one doing it. There is a time for that in everything, right? It's like when you first show up, to be a monk and live in the mountains, it's like, okay, it's your job to do all the cooking, do all the cleaning, to scrub the floors, to clean the toilets. You know what I mean? It's day one, you're not like the main monk, blessing everything and whatever else monks do, I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like, there's a process that you've passed. And there is this knowing. There is this knowing that you're going to have. There is this ability to see, to communicate. Astral projection. Wow. And you have visitations here. Yeah. This is the thing, is spirit and all of these beings around you they are all rejoicing this. So this is like, yeah, the people in your reality, Cindy Lou Who, she didn't invite you to the little dinner. Thanks a lot, Cindy. But the people in spirit, your loved ones that have passed on, your spirit guides, your ancestors, angels, everything that, source energy, spirit beings, animal beings, they're all around you. They're all around you, and they're all holding hands, singing, honoring you. They're with you. They are with you. That's visitations here. Wow. Wow. There's a lot of things that you're healing, and you're learning how to heal. Depression from depressed emotions. Depression is from emotions that you push down in your body, and you don't even realize you're doing it. You've been doing it your whole lifetime. You heal that, you can heal that in other people. I just saw a card that said anger that you hold within. It's like turns into poison. There's a lot of things that you understand how to heal in the astral realm. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Like Chinese medicine, right? They understand how to heal physically, but the emotion as well. So the body of the person and the soul, their spirit body, their mind, their soul, their body right now, all of that is being healed. All of that is being united here. And you have spell work here. So there's all different kinds of things that you're learning how to heal. And with this, there's this maverick energy that you have, risk. And that's the thing, it's like Harry Potter energy, you know what I mean? Harry Potter was, the one to save everybody, right? And Hermione and Ron. And, they broke like every school rule, like every day. You know what I mean? They just like constantly. Really, the whole time. So there's a lot of risk. And you could feel that secrets are being kept. And there was a point where Ron, they can't trust even Ron. Right? He abandons them. There was a point where Harry, he's on his own. Hermione, where is she? I don't know. She's off with Ron. They're like chasing the snake. Somebody else can't do that. There's like 700 people in this school, right? They got to be the two to fight this snake. Like, really? Okay. There's like 50 teachers. How many students? I don't know. Hundreds, right? None of them can accompany Harry. Not one. Like, really? No, they can't. And that's the thing here, is there's some kind of secrets being kept. There's some kind of a risk here, and there is some kind of a loneliness. Look at magic. I'm telling you. There is a magic here that you have. There is a sacred mission that you have. And you're going to be blessed for this. You're going to be blessed for this. What is happening? Shut up! Tiger. Guess what the tiger means? Risky. Doing something risky. Taking a chance. I'm telling you. There is some kind of a risk that you're going to get to take. And yeah, there are forces against you. But you're right on target. Harry Potter, it's like, what would be the worst thing for you to do? I don't know, go to the school. That's where Voldemort is, and he's going to know that you're going to go there. But what does Harry do? He goes there. Because what is he going to do? He's got to face this. Might as well just get it over with, right? There's something here about this. There's something here about this. It's like you have faced everything you could possibly face. And there's people here that it's like there's this anger for turning against them or something. I don't know. But you're on target, a goal-oriented person. You have happiness. Yeah, there's a lot of happiness that is coming in. You went through a lot of darkness. You've taken a lot of risks, you know. You have these goals that you want to achieve. There are people that are against you. There's energy that is against you. It could feel like the whole world is against you. Well, you know, this is leading you to your ultimate happiness. This is leading you to your highest timeline. This kind of way of the risk. And there could be secrets are being kept. There is a point where Harry tells no one things. You know what I mean? He keeps the secrets. You know, he's a secretive guy. He is. And then all of a sudden, you know, Hermione, oh yeah, Dumbledore, I saw Snape kill Dumbledore. You know, he's just like throws it out of nowhere. It's like, really, Harry? You know what I mean? You could have said something when they were camping in the woods but there's like a reason, you know, there's all these reasons for things, reasons. So then you have dog far away, a distant friend thinking of you in career. Look at this. Wow. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. There's people that you got to leave behind here. That's just it. And the fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness in business. You know, you're here for yourself. And there's something here about this. Harry had a mission that he's supposed to do. So that's just it. That's it. He can't stop and help this person with this or help that person with that. No, he can't. He's the one that's supposed to go do this thing. And you have compliments from an admirer here. So we're going to see about this. You have organization. Huh. There could be something reaching out to you. This could be something that you feel kind of risky to go to do this. You feel like nobody you know, you can't really talk to anybody about this. People might think you're a little crazy if they know what you want to do. There is some kind of an organization. Messenger of the gods is here. So there's some kind of a message that you're supposed to go with this organization, that you have something to offer to something that's kind of already established here. And yeah. This is like when Hagrid came to get Harry in the very beginning and was like, look, you're a wizard. Do you want to come with me on a magical train? What do you think? You know? It's like that's that kind of energy. But this would be like maybe if Harry heard about this wizarding school somehow and wrote a letter and was like, hey, by the way, I'm Harry Potter. Do you think I could come to your school? Guys, like, remember me over here? Yeah, decision. There's something here about keeping something from other people. Optimism, yeah. When something is for you, there is nothing that can stop it. Nothing. You know? If, you know, Harry's aunt and uncle loved him dearly and treated him amazingly, you know, well, he probably would have just like ignored Hagrid, you know what I mean? Been like, whatever, dude. You know, so there is something here. Decision, exaltation. There is something here about thinking about how you're going to celebrate. There could be a person that is at a celebration that is thinking of you. There's something here that you're no longer moving in the way that you used to move. And it's becoming very evident that there are people that kind of still want you to move in that way. And they're going to kind of do anything, even make themselves look a little desperate, be very obviously lying and manipulative to try to get you to do what they want. Yeah, drama. There is drama that you have excluded yourself from. And there is another person who has excluded themselves from the drama as well. There is another person that within them, they know that what they're being a part of isn't right. And they don't want to be a part of it anymore. And this person, this could be this distant friend from far away that is thinking of coming forward. There is an awakening of a person. And this person, I feel like, is going to come forward. There could be somebody that you have helped awaken. There could be some kind of an opportunity that because of the decisions that you have made, your decisions are in alignment with where you want to go. So because of that, the responses you're going to start to get, it's like when you're manifesting everything we're always manifesting. So there is played out, there's like frames that still need to play out that are not in alignment with where you really currently are. You know, something about that. There can be some kind of drama that's going to happen and you're just not going to react. You're going to go to a place of harmony within you because you know to react to it is only going to build more frames of drama in the queue, right? And you have to go through the whole queue, and it's just pushing back this harmony and celebration, right? But you're not doing that anymore. And a certain part of that was like set to happen for your whole life, you know, because there were things that needed to be learned and things that needed to happen, blah, blah, blah. It's like Harry's not going to fight Lord Voldemort day one at Hogwarts. Come on. No. Right? No matter what. It wasn't going to happen. So there's something here about your choices for your own independence and achievements and not needing anything from anyone. And you were choosing this and you were getting nothing in return. And you were not letting this lower your vibration. You were holding your vibration. And God saw this the whole time. So now it's like you have accrued all of this good karma, blessings, all of this money, all of this material joy, all of this happiness, all of this harmony, all of these people that love you, all of this success. Now you're going to see what it's like to receive. It's almost like, you know, when they would have these games? Oh, yeah. Okay. So they would have these games on TV, and it was like a kid's show. And it was like they give you a grocery cart, and you go through like a toy store, and you have like, I don't know, 3 minutes. And you can run through the toy. That's kind of a long time. I don't know. You could run through the toy store, and whatever you fit in this cart, you get to keep it. But you have to be back at like the finish line when it's done, or you get nothing, right? So then they start the timer and go. But here's the thing. All of your life, it's like you didn't know. You didn't know. You're going to be out here, but there is like a buffer that is blocking, that is collecting. It's like a dam with the river. And it's collecting everything that you have actually earned. That's a vibrational match to you. And it stopped it, and it stopped it, and it stopped it. So you would learn, so you would grow, so you would be the healer that you are, you know? So Harry will become Harry Potter, you know? There's something here about that. And now it's like you did it. It's done. and the dam can open. And so now all these lifetime upon lifetime that has been sitting in your vortex, it's here for you. Now it's coming to you. And this is because of the choices that you have made. It's the choices that you have made, the gratitude that you have in your heart, and the being genuine and not needing to receive anything to be genuine. Just being genuine because you want to be genuine. What? Okay, I want to think about this. Wow. Your heart is... I only saw 2 cards so far. Your heart is true. Well, what do you know? Looks like it. The Devil, the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's something here about you're charging towards a risk. You're charging through the enemy. You're just going to go to Hogwarts and say, okay, Voldemort, I'm here. Like, let's do this already. You know, you know, creepy old man picking on, you know, this like kids. What's wrong with you? Let's do this. There's something here about that. There is a way that you faced your fear and you went through your fear. This could be a couple of days where everything just kind of seemed to fall apart and got worse and got worse and got worse. There's something here about this. This feels like this is past, you know. Yeah, you have the Sun here. Didn't even see this card. So there is this bliss, there is this harmony, there is this success, there is this new opportunity of love. Did I tell you? I told you, yes. But it's like, yeah, do you have to fight the devil for it? Yeah, sure you do. But it's like your destiny to do that and to win. And you will always win because your heart is true, willing to take this risk. And the way that you fight this is you go for your freedom. You love yourself. You respond with love only. You believe in your dreams. You know, you dare to go out into the unknown. You feel these emotions that are rising up within you and you release them. This grief, this sadness, these tears that have poured into your heart. You're going to be free from the chains that are tying you to people that continue to choose to be in toxicity, to exist in a state of toxicity. It's okay to be free. It's okay for you to have your peace, for you to choose your peace above anything else. Yeah, you're doing that. And the floodgates are opening. I mean, wow. And this person, this love, this is your twin flame. Oh yeah. You don't go through something like that and just get, anybody. Look at this. The cards are going crazy. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Star. There is like a healing. You're a healer. You have healed yourself in many lifetimes. You have healed others, and there's like a final lesson of those that you can't heal everyone. You know, there is something here. It could be different for each one of you. There is a lesson that you had to heal for yourself and other people that God presented for you to heal something. And there has been death. It's like living in nothing but death and healing and healing and healing and healing. But finally, this is over. It's over. And you have the Four of Wands here. Wow. This is what I'm saying. This New Year's, you're leaving all of this death behind. It's not going to be this anymore. It's a new cycle opening for you. And it's so beautiful. This is already done. This cannot be stopped. There is nothing that can get in the way of this. There's nothing that can stop this. Look. Nothing can stop this. Try to stop this. You can't. You can't. It's just, the earth is spinning, you know, the sun is a thing. It's just, that's how it is. You know, this energy that creates worlds, this is the energy that you now yield, you know? Yeah. Look at this. Praying for this, hoping for this, listening to the divine, right? And walking away from any of this. There is something here about leaving behind this sorrow, these burdens that are not yours to carry. Yeah. And asking the divine how to do that. How to do that. And also having the courage to do it. Even if you're going out into the unknown where there is nothing there. Leaving something that you are comfortable with, that you have a little bit with, because, you know, there is just this light inside of you that is telling you to. Yeah. And here you go again. There is someone here, a friend, that sees you. King of Wands. It could be an Aries person. It could be another Leo. They don't have to be. What else do I have here? I have Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Libra again, Leo again, Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn again. What? This is beautiful. Okay. I love you so, so much. Happy New Year. I'm so grateful for you. Beautiful blessings are coming for you, okay, are destined for you. And thank you so much.